All right. So this one, I'm going to say it's tricky. Y'all will think that's ridiculous for me to say. And I'm going to try not to make this too long, but let's just get to it. Another sign that a man does not respect you is he is unwilling to establish boundaries with other women. Okay. Now, here, let's just get to why that's tricky. Okay. I have seen some situations where, let's just say, for example, let's start with one of the biggest ones that becomes a problem, a man's relationship with his mother. Okay. Now, I am not I love my mother to death, right? But I believe you have to understand the lane that your mother gets to be in versus your woman, and specifically even more so your wife, right? And I believe in the order of, God, wife, kids, work, okay? Your parents, you can love them, you can honor them, but your wife is priority. And so there are some men out there who have not learned how to manage and handle their relationship with their mother in regards to how it impacts their relationship with their woman. Now, the reason why I call this tricky is because I don't want to automatically always make it about disrespect, right? Some men just have not learned how to stand up to their mother. Some men really just have this, what I feel is a misguided belief that, oh, your mother's always your mother, so your mother should always come first, even over your wife, right? I do not believe that's the way things are supposed to go. But again, his belief is not out of a lack of respect, but just a very different perspective on things. So you have some situations where, and listen, I'm not saying that a woman should accept that. I just want to be careful and not label everything that falls under a man not establishing boundaries with a woman, especially when it comes to his mother, as automatic he doesn't respect you. However, there are many situations where, yes, he views the woman as lower and will not stand in the gap and handle his mother or check his mother because he does not have enough respect for the woman that he's with. All right. And to him, women are interchangeable and the mother is forever. And so to him, and when you think like that, when you think women are so interchangeable and you can just if she can just go if that's the case, then there's a very good chance you're not going to choose someone that you're genuinely deeply into and love. You're going to choose someone that you feel it makes sense with, it's advantageous for you, whatever the case may be, but she doesn't hold enough of a high place in your heart to help you see things differently, right? But then we move past just it being about mothers, and let's talk about boundaries with other women in general. Female friends and acquaintances and work people and all these different things. Now, I'll say this. Again, in today's world that we live in, different people do have different perceptions on what they feel should be acceptable and not. Some people feel like you should be allowed to have all the friends that you want and it shouldn't be a problem. Your partner should be secure enough. There are others who are like, hell no, all that extra opposite friend stuff is like, no, that's a problem, right? But then I think where it's universal, I don't think there's any exception that I can think of right now is when a man allows other women to disrespect his woman, he don't respect his woman. That's a problem. If you're letting another woman wreak havoc in your relationship, that's a problem. If you're letting another woman, talk badly about your girl, all these different things, like this is a problem. Outside of because again, for someone in my position, I've seen so much. And so have I ever seen a man who loves his woman, but let's just say today he's pissed the hell off and he's been talking bad about her. And so now this woman, let's just say a friend, whoever, is talking bad too because she's being fed a negative perception. And he's not going to be like, yeah, no, you can't talk to her about her like that because he's talking about you like that too. Okay. But that was in the moment. And okay, he got himself together. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm just saying it happens. Right. But we're talking about just blatant coming in, disrespecting, letting that woman not, like, if there's boundaries that you're establishing with that man, and he's supposed to let that woman know, and then she crosses that boundary and he's not willing to check her, that's a problem. That's the sign of a lack of respect. Or, I hate to say it, but I'm gonna say it, sometimes it's because he got more feelings for this friend than he got for his woman. That's a whole nother video. That's a whole different discussion. But I'm just putting it out there. But ultimately, again, there's a lot more I can say about this, but bottom line is an unwillingness to establish bonds with other women, especially when you have had the discussion with him, when you have let him know what you are not okay with and what you are uncomfortable with, and he is unwilling to make any corrections, that is typically a sign of a lack of respect. Hey, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to check this one out right here, and I'll see you there. You know, one of the things I'm gonna use the word hate to see are women in relationships with men who clearly don't respect them, who clearly don't love them. And